The wasteland, as we have seen in various Fallout games, is not a safe place, ranging from raiders, schizophrenic scavengers, overprotective settlers, post-Great War paramilitary organizations, and the occasional bounty hunter. However, one of the most underestimated groups a traveler in the wasteland can encounter are mercenary groups. Mostly organized, typically under the watchful eye of some sort of leadership or employer, and often well trained, armed, and supplied, these organizations are something to behold when put into action. The Hellcat Company is one of these groups. Supplied with mostly pre-war military armaments, ranging from a vast array of energy weapons, powered armor, and other equipment, these post-war militants can handle most jobs, provided they are within their moral boundaries and pay well. As usual, spoilers will be in place, so if you haven't played through the campaigns of Fallout 76, this is your warning. A lot has been speculated about the origins of the Hellcat Company. As you traverse through the pit, you find multiple notes and entries about some of the origins of the Hellcats and why they are there. It is apparent that while Bethesda seems to have placed the original origin of the Hellcats to the pit, one could actually speculate otherwise given the clothing, gear, and equipment used by them. If you look closely at the Hellcat powered armor, one would notice off the bat the immediate similarities of the helmet to a deep-sea diving suit and red low-light tactical lighting often used by the United States Navy aboard ships and submarines. This would suggest that the group could have either been remnants of Navy personnel from the closest naval base, Norfolk Naval Station, or perhaps a regiment of Alpha Company of the 1st Battalion 1st Marines, also known as the Red Death. Both the Hellcats and the Marines share the phrase mort sex mare, which means death from the sea, to stamp the similarities between the two. We first encounter the Hellcats in Watoga during the Steel Rain questline. A mysterious group of mercenaries have taken into custody a handful of raiders in Marcia, a raider sympathizer within the Brotherhood of Steel, and are holding them captive in the lower levels of the EMS tower. From there, you traverse to the top of the tower and fight several floors of Hellcat Mercenaries, and who appears to be an officer of the group named Sergeant Kidd. Your dialogue with him is short, and you kill him. Proceeding through the quest, you again encounter the mercenaries' encampment at Big Bend Tunnel West, and soon after Vault 96, where they appeared to have been almost completely defeated by the Blood Eagle Raider group. After speaking with a fallen Hellcat named Corporal Woods, you learn that the Hellcats have some sort of code of morals given their defeat and not wanting to waste any more of their people's lives for a lost cause in comparison to other factions. After this, there are notes and entries with their affiliation with the Fanatics in the pit and how they intend on leaving but never got the chance due to loss of numbers. So that leaves us with the question, what happens next? Given the faction's supposed affiliation with the military, whether it be Marines or Navy, and want for money, technology, supplies, and other commodities, this particular faction is a prime target for an organization such as the Enclave. The familiarization with their own power armor, which also shares a coincidental appearance of the prototype advanced power armor, vast array of weapons, and other technology supports the potential possibility of recruitment, or at the very least, employment. Similar to the Enclave in Fallout 2, who employed raiders, wasters, and other people for their own goals following the disaster at Mariposa. Or perhaps even the Hellcats have finally met their demise at the pit since they were operating out of there. So tell me what you guys think. Do you think the Hellcats will return in a big way, or do you think they're just going to be a minute faction that Bethesda tosses to the curb? If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and tell me what faction you would like to see theory crafted. This is Doom Guy. Semper Fi.